A full house today at Lincoln Financial Field. We're glad you could join us for our first broadcast of the year. Today's matchup looks like it'll be a great battle between two very evenly matched teams as the Cowboys match up against the Eagles. Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. Christensen in to kick this one off.
To start the game, number 21.
This one is handled by number 21. Number 21 accelerates and takes it down to the 28.
They'll start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. With a counterplay, a lot of room to work with. Number 39 is there on the stop at the 43. He showed everyone why he's considered such a dangerous runner on that play.
Most of the time when you see runs like that, there's some kind of mix-up in the defense. Sometimes it's the offensive line just doing a great job of blocking. I think that play was a little bit of both.
Johnson moves in motion. A little misdirection. Greer comes up to make the play at the 50-yard line.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
50-yard line.
Will.
Number 32, the lone back, looking to run it here. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
Ball on their own 49.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
So we're going to take it.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Johnson tackles him, but not before the first down is reached. Number 32 has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Keep moving. Everything you got.
Smith, the lone setback.
All day, baby. Come on.
With a counterplay. Number 90 created problems in the backfield on that one. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Get some slack going. Hey, let's go.
Smith, the lone back.
One back.
Closing in, gets rid of it, drops the interception.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Third and 13. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Right down.
Westbrook back in the shotgun.
Watch the vertical. Watch the vertical. Not here. Not there.
Drops back with the throw, and he can't hang on.
The offensive coordinator called a good play. The quarterback threw him a catchable ball. He just couldn't get his hands in the proper position to make the catch.
Molden into return. He's waiting for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Stay at home. Don't make a play. You got it.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package.
Get me going.
Going to the air on first down. Pressure coming. Looking for the long completion over the middle. It's caught. White is there for the tackle at the 49. They get first down yardage on that hookup. First and 10.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Low, the motion man.
You can't stop me. Clear. Clear.
Looking upfield. Misses the tackle. Jones comes up to make the play at the 44.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
They soft, man.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3.
Blue down, blue down. Be careful.
Hand it off. McCormick is there on the stop at the 39. Taylor rumbles forward for a gain of 4. Third down, and to convert, they have to get it to the 39 on this play.
All right, now. Keep moving.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front. Play action. Looking for something long. Touchdown, Eagles. Great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
This might be a good challenge by the coach.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
John, they're trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball.
I'll tell you what, unless they're seeing something that we're not seeing, I don't think they're going to overturn this one.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. The ball will be placed at the dead ball spot.
So the challenge goes for North.
Hey, he thought they'd missed the call, so he used his challenge to give him another chance to look at it. As it turns out, he was the guy that missed the call.
Christensen comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Now that's just the type of thing that you come to expect from these guys. They do a really good job scripting the plays that they're going to be running. And they do a great job of executing them when they run them.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21, back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1-yard line. And they're about ready to get this drive started after the last series ended with a punt. Ball on their own 18.
Start the drive at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Don't stop that motor. So we gonna take it. Let's go. Be good. Here it comes. Hey, strong. Let us dictate. Play hard and fast, baby.
Looking upfield. Hendricks is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Second and 11. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. One of us gonna make it.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. On the ground. Number 39 is there on the stop at the 19-yard line.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. and that plays right into the defense's hand.
Here is a 3rd and long situation.
Stay both now.
Westbrook with a man in motion.
Let's turn it up, D.
With the pass. Incomplete pass. And a flag on the play. This one, I think, is on the defense.
Pass interference on the defense. First down.
So the penalty on 3rd down does go against the defense, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Nickerson in motion.
Rush in. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Well play. Hendricks is there on the stop at the 36.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Blue jam, blue jam.
Give it to the halfback. Number 90 comes up to make the play. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Get my cat back. Yeah, you see me.
He hands it off. Setting up play action. Throws it. It's broken up.
It's very hard to be successful if you can't convert on 3rd down. And it's very hard to convert on 3rd down if your guys can't find a way to hang on to the ball.
Hodge comes into the game for the punt. Molden back to return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line. The Eagles will start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, watch that screen.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front.
This up, this up.
To carry it. What a stiff one. White is there on the stop at the 29.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at him. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Pickup of about 5. The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Wiggins is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chains. Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
We like to practice rules.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front.
Come on, y'all.
This one is handed off. White is there on the stop at the 41-yard line.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Second and 4. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Stay at home. From the start, from the start.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Harris makes his second catch for a first down on this drive. First and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Not today. Check it.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front. Handed off to the fullback. Number 57 comes up to make the play at the 41. It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Cowboys come out in a 4-3.
All right, let's go.
With the pass. The 30. Donaldson is there on the stop at the 26.
He's just a gifted athlete. He's one of those guys that can make something out of nothing and make more out of those plays that should only go for a little.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front. Number 57 comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. Pickup of about 8. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, D, let's go.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone of this drive. They're just inside the 20. Martin is there on the stop at the 15-yard line. A powerful run to get the first.
When you got a free man coming at you, sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take them head on.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Stay at home. It's on.
Taylor, the lone back. They'll pass on 1st down. With the pass, and it's caught. Donaldson is there for the tackle. Turner didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for a pick.
10th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10. The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. And he's in for the score. He gets the ball into the end zone for 6. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Christensen comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Number 21, back deep to return.
This one is taken by number 21.
Kickoff
Just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Johnson comes in motion. A little misdirection. This one will be spotted at the 23. And records his 3rd tackle of the game. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%. And he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Cross play to the left. Dishman stops him for negative yardage. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and the score is 14-0. Eagles.
14, the Cowboys, nothing.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the 2nd quarter. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's get some pressure. Hey, what's that?
With the pass, almost picked off.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
The intended receiver on the play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 45-yard line.
So they have first and 10 here.
At the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Dallas using 3 linebackers. Pulls them over. They'll spot this one at the 46-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Second down and short.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Dallas lines up in a 4-3. Handed off to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 42. That's the 4th stop he's made today.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Nothing. They don't get nothing.
On the call, fakes the handoff. Fires this one deep. Ooh, nearly picked off. The defender makes a good play to break up the deep pass.
He had great coverage, but the ball should have ended up in his hands, not on the turf.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel package. With the throw. And it's caught. White comes up to make the play at the 31. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Let's go. Not today, overswing right.
In this direction. Number 57 is there on the stop at the 26. Taylor busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. White comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Francis is there for the tackle. Number 21 takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're inside the 20.
Stay both left. Here we go.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. On the delay. Mark is there on the stop at the 12-yard line.
He's really picking up good yardage with his carries. I'd keep handing him the ball till the defense shows me that they can take it away.
12 yards needed to get into the end zone.
12-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Watch this.
Turner moves in motion.
One more, fellas. Here we go.
Looking for room. This one will be spotted at the 10-yard line. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. This will be a chip shot. Veteran kicks it through. And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Christensen will be kicking off. Nice distance. This one is handled by number 21. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Number 32 is the deep pass. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Dropping back. With the throw, in and out of his hand. 2 in a row just dropped.
Hand the intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Westbrook starts out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it. Ball loose. And the fumble goes out of bounds.
On 3rd and long, the defense is playing pass all the way. They just can't come up with a stop. Watch it here. The quarterback looks and fires one, and the defense is left to wonder how they let him off the hook.
One of us gonna make a play. Let's go, boys. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Tucks it away. Number 39 is there for the tackle at the 41.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Oh, comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition.
Third and 2. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Hold it, baby, hold it.
Going to the left. Number 52 is there on the stop at the 45. Excellent run for a first down.
They brought some extra heat with a blitz, but he was able to find some room and pick up the first.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Throws it. Caught by the fullback on the left side. And he's tackled behind the line by Johnson. Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
What's it play?
The Eagles line up in a 4-3 with the pass, incomplete pass. Snow whacks him, causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Under pressure, launches this one to the right. Nearly intercepted. Thought he had something deep, but couldn't get that one to the receiver. 4th down. Hobbs will come in now to punt it away. Molden is back to receive this kick. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 24-yard line. The Eagles will start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. Get some slack going.
On the ground. Fakes the handoff with the throw. And is there on the stop at the 47.
They have a lot of respect for his speed. A lot of times he gets a pretty big cushion. And that's where he's going to want to break off a route and use his speed to create run after the catch.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go. They ain't got nothing. Let's go. Be good.
The Cowboys with a four-man front.
Let's run, man. Let us dictate.
Francis is there for the tackle at the 33. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Keep moving.
Taylor, the lone setback. Turner goes in motion.
You can't stop me.
With a counter play. Martin comes up to make the play at the 34.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Second and 11. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. The back breaking free. Misses the tackle. McCormick is there on the stop. Taylor has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
Watch him, man. Go low. Go low.
They kicked the field goal the last time they were in the red zone. They're blitzing. Pressure. Gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it.
Second
11
and 10.
yards to the end
Ball
zone.
on the 11-yard line.
Turn it up now. Yeah.
Only one man back.
Hold the look. Left.
Closing in. On the move. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The point after is good. And they add another touchdown to their already large lead. Completely dominant, John.
They've got some breathing room. The tendency would be for the offense to play more conservatively. But as we've seen in the past, that doesn't always work. And sometimes it lets the other team right back in the game.
Christensen looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is handled by number 21. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
It's showtime, baby.
Pass play here on first down. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
The Eagles come out in a dime package.
Come on. Shotgun.
Fakes the throw. Throwing. And it's complete. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception. What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up, and it keeps the same defense on the field.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. They'll spot this one at the 46-yard line. So that tackle now gives him 4.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Westbrook with a man in motion. Blitz is coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass over.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Watch this. We gotta have it, D.
The Eagles come out in a dime package.
Let's go. Be physical. Nothing.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Complete for the wide receiver. Number 39 is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
They'll pass on 1st down. On the run. Incomplete. He appeared to feel the pressure there.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Quick shoot. Don't make a play.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Miller is there on the stop at the 33-yard line.
Here's the defense's chance to put an end to this drive. The defensive lineman will be in a full pass rush. So let's see if the guys up front can prevent the sack.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Number 52 makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. They couldn't get past the sticks, and that'll bring up 4th down. Number 18 comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. The attempt is good. So after the field goal, the score is 24-3. Eagles. Is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 4-yard line.
They've got a big lead. It's very early, so you got to think that they're going to continue to be aggressive, looking for the big play on offense.
Ball on their own 23.
1st and 10.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. He'll pass on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Myers completes that for about a 6-yard gain.
On the play.
Second and 4 coming up here.
On the 29-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Low in motion. Blitz is coming. Under pressure.
That's just a case of an overload where the defense had more guys rushing than the offense had blocking.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Taylor is the deep back.
Hey, watch that screen. Let's get you.
At the end of 2, the score is 24-3. Eagles.
The Cowboys. We're ready to begin the 4th quarter of play.
Hobbs in to kick this one off. It's on its way. This one is fielded by Malden.
The most important thing to do now is to protect the football. You've got a good lead, and you don't want to throw it away by making any costly mistakes.
Ball on their own 24.
First and 10.
He takes the delayed handoff. Number 57 is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
One back. So we gonna take it.
Dallas goes with a four-man front. Tosses it out to the left. Pulls it. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Dallas comes out in their nickel package. They give it to the halfback. James is there on the stop at the 37. Taylor is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. Number 57 is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Pickup of about 5.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
What screen? Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah, 74. I can do it, baby. Watch your eyes.
With the pass, swings it out to his running back. They'll spot this one at the 40, and that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down. Drops back, sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Hall is ready to punt this one away. Number 21 looks like he's ready for the return. This one goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, and he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
Westbrook scans the defense from the gun. Dropping back, gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. Number 87 makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on their own 41.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Westbrook with a man in motion. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted. Snow had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Hobbs comes into the game for the punt. Molden lines up deep for the punt return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Holding on the offense. Number 90, first down.
The Eagles will start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Get it up!
The Cowboys with a four-man front.
Hey, let's go.
Little misdirection. Keeps his feet moving. McCormick is there for the tackle at the 27. Taylor picks up some tough yards there. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Dallas with 6 defensive backs.
Here we go. Hold the look.
With the carry, missed it. Martin comes up to make the play at the 31. Taylor with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Keep it up. One more, fella.
They line up in the I formation. Hand it off to the back. Good play in the backfield by Jones. Myers didn't have a chance to get that one away. They were right there in his face.
You can say that again. That was probably less than a second after he faked the ball to the running back.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Watch the snap down. From the start. From the start.
Hands it off. Clausen got very good penetration there.
The running game's not been a factor all day.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Here we come.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Westbrook sends a man in motion. With the pass, this pass is incomplete. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
3rd and 12. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Come on. Watch out. All day, baby. Come on.
Pressure.
Right there.
And this defense does what it takes to bring down the quarterback. They've got the outside rush, the inside rush, and they have all the right moves.
Molden gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. From the 32-yard line, Molden is tackled almost immediately at the 32.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Defense, get ready.
The Cowboys with a four-man front. Number 57 is there for the tackle. Gain of 4.
On the play.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Dallas lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. He gets the carry. White is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Come on.
They give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 45. He wraps up the ball carrier. His tackle total is now 4. Second and 9.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Cowboys come out on the 4-3. Cormack comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down. Dallas comes out in a dime package. Drops back with the pass. Right on target to the wide receiver. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front.
There we go.
They give it to the halfback. Number 57 is there on the stop.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustment and find a way to slow him down.
Second and 3 coming up
Ball
here.
on the 39-yard line.
Dallas lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Closing in, pump faking. What a move by the defensive lineman to get the sack.
That is a heck of a play. When you drop everyone back in coverage and you still get the sack, you have 2 things. First, you have great coverage downfield. Second, you have guys up front who can really rush the passer. Consistent success on 3rd down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
With the throw, incomplete. Harris was the intended receiver on that play.
Intended receiver on the play.
Hall is trying to pin their offense inside the 5. Fair catch called for. Ball at their own 10.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
They'll go from the I formation.
Good shoot.
Hand it off. Dishman is there on the stop at the 11.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
So a gain of about 1. Ball on their own 11.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Westbrook out of the gun, dropping back, throwing. Snow is there for the tackle at the 17.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
let's go one deep. Get it started. All on us, y'all.
Looking to run it here. They'll go with a play fake. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Westbrook is right on the mark for that throw.
Third down is when you really need your quarterback to be sharp because the temptation to force something in is bigger. That time he found the right guy and he made a good throw.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
On the 26-yard line.
Regular. Here we go.
Number 32, the lone setback on the ground. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Danny. Keep moving.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 24-3. Eagles.
The Cowboys. 3.
The Cowboys have a long way to go to get back into this game as we start the 4th quarter. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Watch your man. Run there. Ain't no fence.
Gets the pass off. Drops the interception.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's run, man. Oh,
The Eagles come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. With the pass, gets his hand on it. Good call by the defense as they set the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
This punt will be his 7th of the day. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Eagles will start the drive at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Cowboys with a 4-man front.
Here we go. Deuce it.
Hand it off to the back. Hand comes up to make the play. At the 47.
First down,
Pickup of
Eagles.
11.
This guy always gives maximum effort on every play. It doesn't matter if you're asking him to run between the tackles or outside. He just takes the ball and refuses to be brought down by the tackle.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Jones moves in motion.
Let's go, boys. So we gonna take it.
Hand off to the tailback. Refuses to go down. Taylor battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
Second and 9. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. Drop him out.
Rolls right. Pressure coming. Fires this one deep. This pass is incomplete. Felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
That's what the defense has been talking about. Make this guy throw it before he's ready. It's just that little split second early that can cause an incomplete pass or even an interception.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Solid 29.
The Cowboys come out in a nickel
Watch
package.
your eyes. Play football.
Looking upfield. A little juke step. Number 57 is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. Hall will come in now to punt it away. Number 21 sets up to run back the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Eagles with a four-man front. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
And there's not one wide receiver who can ever claim that he's never dropped a pass. It's just part of the game.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
It's showtime, baby.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
Hey, watch the screen. Here we go. All on us, y'all.
Dropping back. Looking for something long. What a catch. Greer comes up to make the play. At the 20-yard line. Tremendous pass by Westbrook.
And when you talk about who can throw the long ball, this is your guy. He's got one of the most powerful arms that I've seen right here. And he almost got him in the end zone.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, be fierce. Hey, let's go, one deep.
Well, late in the game, they finally make it inside the 20. Snow is there for the tackle at the 17. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
Yeah, this is the time to put the ball in the air and force the defense to defend the long pass.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
It's on. So low. So low.
Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Miller is there on the stop at the 14-yard line. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
So a third down, they'll be looking for a play that will get them to the 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
To the end zone. Almost picked off. Fourth down here, John, a lot better than a turnover.
Which is what the defense should have had on that play.
Clear. Clear. Let's run, man. All day, baby. Come on.
There's no question they'll try to convert here on fourth down.
Here we come. Hey, watch the screen.
Drops back with the pass. Complete to the wide receiver. Number 39 comes up to make the play at the 5-yard line.
Check it. Back in the gun. Let's go, boys. All on us, y'all. Get it started.
Under pressure, looks to the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off.
I'll tell you, he was looking for the big play the other way, but he let that ball go right through his finger.
It's second and goal at the 5.
Yeah, it's on. There we go.
Number 32, the lone back. Number 89 comes in motion. Hand it off. Dishman is there on the stop at the 2. They get some decent yardage on the run, but John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
It's third and goal at the 2-yard line. Looking for the goal line. They'll spot this one at the 2. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. They tried to get it in on the ground, and the defense says, not this time. 4th down and goal to go.
Let's go, B. Let's go. We're talking about Green. Get it.
So off loud to the end zone. This pass is incomplete. They failed to put points on the board, and those are points you just can't leave on the field in the fourth quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 2-yard line.
We turning it up.
Let's turn it up, D.
Dallas using 3 linebackers.
Turn it up now.
A little misdirection. This one will be spotted at the 7. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
Number 73, second down.
It's second down and 5 to
Ball
go.
on the 7-yard line.
Stay at home. Clear.
Dallas lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. With the pass, knocked to the ground, and it's incomplete. Donaldson was there on the
Intended
coverage.
receiver on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Regular. Hey, watch the screen.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front. Jones, the motion man. Gets the toss to the left. Breaks the tackle. And stops him short of the marker. The third down run, not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. And so the punt goes out of bounds. First and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
Number 32 in the backfield. Number 89 moves in motion.
Deuces.
Tosses it out to the left. Snow is there for the tackle at the 40. Even though they're trailing, the coach seems unwilling to abandon the ground game. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
Westbrook scans the defense from the gun. Pumps once. Fumble. Loose ball. The Cowboys get it. So the bounce goes the offense's
Recovered by
way.
the offense.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack.
It's all about teamwork.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. The defender's got it. Number 25 comes up with a big play for the defense. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense.
Dallas goes with a 4-man front.
Get it up.
A little misdirection. They're going to spot this one at the 40-yard line. He got in there and made the tackle. His 4th of the game. Second and 7.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
All right, here we go. Watch your man.
Dallas lines up in a 4-3.
Let's do our thing.
Hand it off to the back. They'll spot this one at the 44. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
He's dominated out there in this one. He told me this week at practice that he was going to have a big game, and he's really shown us that big playability.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Big play, baby. Oh, good.
The Cowboys line up in a 4-3. And comes up to make the play. Running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge. And that's how he got by the first down marker.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
One back.
The Eagles come out with the receivers bunched on both sides. Hand it off to the back. Number 57 is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Dallas comes out in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. It's loose. The Cowboys are there to pick up the ball. They make a mistake and end up losing the football. So we have a challenge.
The officials are going to review it. Whenever a questionable call happens in the last 2 minutes, the review is called from upstairs.
And take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
So the referee agrees with the official upstairs, and this one has been overturned.
Well, it was put in to right a wrong. And right there, it was wrong. And now it's right.
Third down play here. They have to get it to the 36.
Blue down, blue down. You gotta have
They'll go from the I formation. Francis takes him down before he can get the first. John, they're going to keep grinding it out on the ground.
Yeah, and once you establish a lead like this, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that will open a door for the other team.
Christensen needs to put everything he has into this one. He missed that. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 43. The Eagles come out in a dime package. Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Stiff arm to the ground. Number 39 is there on the stop at the 44. He's trying to get them back to the line. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. He hits his receiver.
Any first down play needs to yield some kind of yardage. You don't want second and long too many times.
And they hurry up to the line. Here they come with the pass, nearly intercepted. Number 87 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. The rear had the coverage on the play.
Third and 7. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Don't make the play. Knock him out. You gotta believe.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. The rush gets him from behind. What a tremendous individual effort by the defensive lineman.
And that's the kind of defensive player you can build a team around. Having a guy like that up front allows you to drop 7 or 8 guys back in coverage and still get a pass rush.
Watch your eyes. All right, now.
Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have to go for it. Fakes the throw. Going long. Almost intercepted. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time, they fell short.
The Eagles will start the drive at the 48-yard line. First and 10.
Keep the throttle down.
So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win. And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. Second and long.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's go. We like to pressure. 16. Let's run, man. Hey. Let's go, boys. Defense, get ready. Let's go. Here it comes. It's showtime, baby. All on us, y'all. Be careful. Let's go. Here we go. One of us gonna make a play.
They give it to the halfback. Carlton comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. Taylor paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Knock him out.
Looking for room. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at 4th down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Philadelphia 24, Dallas 3. For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.